Okay. All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome to our Thursday stream here. It's 9:30. Ashley Reeve here. It's good to be with you as always, guys. Never a dull moment with us, right? Good morning. Let's get all the guys to come on. Let them come on. Guys, lots of zones, lots of chats about different structure points and so forth. So please, there's a lot of opinion. Do not construe this as advice in any way. All right. Man, it's good to be alive. It's good to be here. We're at 9:32 at the moment. We're gonna. All right, guys. Let's push forward. As Sammy says there, please like the stream. Robert, I see you there. Trade the Russell 2000, they said. We win or we learn. Yeah. I agree. Aaron, I see you. Good morning. I see you there. Trensphere, Brett, I see you. Sammy's there. All right. So we're here, guys. Good morning. The guys here. 1, 2. I hope so. Pussy, I see you there. Good morning. Oh, come on, man. All right. Everything is clear, guys. Thandi, happy birthday. Guys, let's show Thandi some love there. Happy birthday, Thandi. Thandi's making sure we're running nice and smoothly here. Happy birthday. May God bless you. Thandi. Showing a lot of love, yeah? Let's wish Thandi a happy birthday there, guys. Whilst we wait for some of the slow pokes to come online here. It's 9:35. Let's wait for some of the slow pokes to come online. Whilst we're waiting, like the stream, guys. Like the stream. A lot has happened here, guys. A lot has happened. And we want to make some sense of this. Tabatso, I see you there. All right, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to go. There we go, guys. There we go. All right, so traders, let's get going. All right, so let's look at this morning here, guys. We know for a fact, that markets are still being driven by the two big themes this week. Number one, the Middle East conflict. Number two, the interest rate expectations. All right, that's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. Now let's maybe start with the currencies here. All right, let's go the Japanese yen. Let's start with the Japanese yen. Okay, I'm going to go to the USD JPY, then I'll shift to the other yen pairs as well. Let's just get some info on that. All right, so we know that the yen is still sitting near multi-decade lows. That simply means that there's a lot of other currencies, like I'll show you now, that's stronger than the yen. Now, even though there's growing expectation that the bank or the BOJ, the Bank of Japan, could raise interest rates, we need to also understand that even although, sorry guys, I just had a brain freeze there. Well, even though we know that there might be some raising of those rates and they may be coming a little bit sooner, and we hearing that officials keep, warning that they could step into the market, we're seeing that the yen still remains weak. And one of the big reasons is because, the US dollar is still offering much higher yields on that US 10-year treasury yield bond, all right? So for now, that weakness in the yen hasn't really changed much, okay? So on the USD JPY, we are still at the same place we were. We're waiting for the 161 level to come through. It's not come through yet, all right, guys? All the guys that are joining on now, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We're on the Japanese yen here, just so you do know, all right? So we're still waiting for the 161, guys. I've not moved away from this. Now, the reality is we may not even see this week. This may come next week, all right? So I'm not really so focused on the USD JPY this week, I'll be honest, because the dollar is throwing this one out. However, you look at things like the GBP yen, guys. We've been on this thing. Now, why do I still think that we are in a very good position? Because if price wanted to go higher against the pound, it would have went higher by now. Now, I don't know who's with me on this GBP yen, but I've been in this GBP yen now for, and waiting for it. It's pushed below the 218 level, and this is a very strong trade. Why? Because you can see, guys, if the price wanted to go all the way up and break through all of the structure here, it would have done it by now. It would have done it 3-4 days ago. That means this is a very powerful trade that we actually have here. So even if price goes up a little bit there, I'm not worried one bit. We've already gotten price to push below that blue 218.137. So I'm not worried even in the slightest about this specific move here, all right? So the yen here, it could get stronger when we get that intervention from the government, and I mentioned it yesterday, and I'm still standing on that this morning, that I'm looking forward to seeing what that will do. When we look at the NZD JPY, guys, it's as clear as daylight that we're on the right track here. Price is not pushed below the 94 yet, yes, but I can't wait for it to do that because I need to get in here. This is a good trade. From there to there, I'll be bagging about 136 pips. So I'm pretty happy about what I'm seeing here in the developments. It's taking a bit of time, but it will all be worth it once we start descending to the downside. The CHF JPY, I'm already in a trade here. We can see what price has done is, I've gotten in, we had a correction, and now I'm just waiting for price to continue the descension down or the descent down to these areas that I've highlighted, 199.074. Once that's done, then I'm going to keep holding this trade, all right, all the way down here. I want to go to 196. So I'm waiting to see what happens here, guys. I'll decide what I do once price gets to the 199. But at least for now, where I'm at, guys, pretty comfortable. This is 119 pips that's up for score here, guys. So it's really, really powerful here. All right, really, really powerful. That's the CHF. Look at the Euro JPY, looking similar to the USD JPY. Guys, I'm not going to be bothered with the Euro yen or the USD yen at this point in time. They are going to different highs, or at least that's what it looks like. And so I'm only interested in what the yen is offering at this point in time in terms of strength. And that is on the GBP yen, the NZD yen, and the CHF yen. That is what I'm looking at, all right? The AUD JPY is in between, all right? It's reached those highs again, but it's not really come down. So I'm not doing much there at all, nothing. Nothing. All right. Just the AUD JPY. Let's then move swiftly now to the AUD. All right. Or the Australian dollar. Now, yesterday we came online and we chatted about the Australian. Hold it. Let me get to it. I hope you guys can still hear me there. All right. The Australian fundamentals on the employment change and the unemployment rate there. Now, look at this, guys. The employment change has been positive. The unemployment rate stayed the same. This was a stronger Australian dollar, all right, that we saw this morning. Tato, I see the high ash with the same movement we expected on CAD JPY. I'm currently on a long from the higher time frame. Okay, got you. Let me quickly go to the CAD JPY before I continue. So I'll finish off the yen then with the CAD JPY before I go to the Aussie, okay? Because I just started with the Aussie, so there's still some time. There's still, a gap left there for the CAD JPY. Let's quickly go see. There we go. All right, so CAD JPY, you're on a long right now. You're on a long. Okay, I see. Ooh. All right. Okay, so that long there. That is important. All right, so all right, so the CAD JPY, I'm seeing divergence here. Hey man, and Tato, until wait. Oh, sorry. My mistake. Tato, until where you taking it? What's the price level you're looking at there, bud? All right. Sorry, guys. I saw it late there, but it should be shared now. All right. Tato, where you taking it to, brother? Let me know in the chat facility quickly there. Thanks, Brett, guys. Thanks, guys. I love the fact that we're so quick on the community. Yeah. Thanks for that, guys. Guys, that's phenomenal stuff. Love it, man. I love it. Tato, where you trading this to, brother? Let me know there quickly. I'll quickly check it out. Because I'm seeing divergence kick in here. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, tell the guys. Guys, like the stream there, guys. There's a lot of divergence happening here, bud. So I'd be pretty. It looks like this one is siding with the CHF, the NZD, and the GBP. That seems to be what's happening here. I'm seeing that happen for now. And then I got 115. So I'm seeing something happen like this first here, all right? I'm thinking of closing it, in fact, hence I'm asking if I should expect the same. All right, so at this point in time, all right, what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a correction. And this is a 5-minute frame. So I'm seeing a correction first take place here. I mean, look at that. Yeah, no, look, I think we're first going to have a correction here. The moment we break this area here, I anticipate price to be pushing a little bit higher. That area there, that's important. All right. What I will look for though, what I am seeing, we could be revisiting these highs here. So watch out for those highs, 116. I'd watch those highs carefully. Yeah, I would watch those highs very carefully. 116.015. But the moment we break below 115.8, hold on, 115.875. The moment I see that break, then I will be more convinced we're coming down. So just be careful on this one, okay? I think we're obviously touching those highs again. So don't be fooled by that though. Don't be fooled by that. So those are the highs. Hold on. Those are the highs. but watch them carefully, okay? And if you're going to close it, then just make sure you make a bit of cash there, all right? There we go. That's it right there. Sorry, let me just make this better. There we go. So those highs, watch the highs. Don't be fooled by that. If it does break and close, we're going to go and test it again. But essentially beneath 115.875. All right. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So Cornelius, what are you doing? I'm thinking of closing. What are you doing to split two charts to identify a divergence? Okay, so no. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so okay, Brett, we also have unemployment rate at 230 today. Yeah, that's the, correct me. Yeah, that's the GB. No, that's the euro. No. It's already done. The unemployment rate is done there, Aaron. It's done there, bud. Okay. The unemployment rate is done there. It came out the same. All right. Hold on. Oh, USD. We do? Is it another calendar? I don't have another Forex Factory there, but it could be on another calendar then. Yeah, it should be on. I'll just check Trading Economics, or I'll check Trading View. All right, it should be on one of those then. Okay, guys, you can look. That's a very good point. You can compare economic calendars. You'll find that many times all the economic events are not on one calendar. So compare two or three of them. All right. I just want to go back quickly to Cornelius's there. What are you doing to split two charts to identify divergence? Brett said, Cornelius, it's called, yes. So that IRSI divergence on MT5, yeah, that's specifically for the divergence. So Brett is right. That splitting of the chart there, that's called a mirror, all right? So I use that just to look at the overall pattern of movement. That's it, all right? But the divergence, Brett is right there. You can actually download that for free on the MT5 market. It is called the IR. Hold on, what is it? Yeah, the IRSI. You got to say it nicely. IRSI divergence. The tongue twister. Yes. We have euro today, young Sunny. But okay. I see what you're saying. It's medium. All right. Yeah, mine is filtered to high impact. Okay. I'm with you, bud. I'm with you. It's medium impact. Let's see if there's any movement there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if there's any movement. All right. So Tato, just check it out nicely there, bud. Check those highs. This one, you know what? This one, if it does not act like the GBP yen, the CHF, and the NZD yen, then we could see this one acting like the USD. Because remember, the USD and the CAD and the oil price, they are actually moving a little bit more, in a similar kind of fashion compared with the others. All right, so you can maybe have a look at it like that. All right, Ash, if you can, of the indicator, which is the red and blue, it's on top there. Just go up to Brett. He's under Ed Barticle. Barticle Anderson. I may be getting it wrong there, Brett. Forgive me, bro. I think you know. All right. It is IRSI divergence on MT5. All right. So sorry. Young Sun is right. Sorry, Brett. You guys are right. I misread that. Yes. So it's on the MT5 actually. Just go to the MT5. It is called the zigzag. It's called, let me be more specific. Go to indicators, go to custom, then you go all the way down to Z, and you'll see it says zigzag color. It says zigzag color. All right, it says zigzag color. Guys, don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget, all right, guys? Don't forget to like the stream. All right, all good there with the CAD-JPY. Let's move now, guys, to the AUD. Now, guys, like I said, it's been one of the stronger currencies this week after Australia's job number. We saw it came out really good and much better than expected. That's increased those expectations for the Reserve Bank to still have another rate hike this year, guys. So the AUD has found good support, and I'm going to show that to you now, the AUD USD chart. So this is where we were yesterday. We said the AUD from there. Now, what's so crazy is look at my black lines. Who remembers the black lines, guys? I had no idea. All right, you're welcome, Tato. I had no idea that the unemployment, or at least the data, is going to be so good. But look here, what did we say yesterday? We're anticipating a correction from there. And look, lo and behold, the data comes out, and boom, to the upside. So what we're expecting now, I mean, that's, guys, I mean, how accurate is the TDM Academy at this point? So yes, we missed a couple of moves there, but it's okay. We said we can't be perfect, isn't it so? But we're on the right path. So here we have pushing to the upside, and now we're anticipating price to come down. So we're waiting to see the break and close beneath the same area as it was before, and so forth. Now, what's important about this, we can obviously, throughout the day, check out some other AUD pairs. We already saw the AUD JPY. We're seeing the AUD USD. We can look at the AUD CAD. We can look at the AUD NZD. In fact, there is a buy there that I saw, and I showed you guys AUD NZD. Look at that. Beautiful. No. Look at that. Look at this. Absolutely stunning, guys. Absolutely stunning. All right, look at this. From there to there, there's about 14 pips left. And it's done. All right, then it's done. Are we together? I love that one off here. Young Sunny. Yeah. Yeah. Testify. Brett, you funny, man. All right. So, guys, look at this move here. So the AUD is really giving us some great movement, but we know that we can't omit the fact that we still have some places to go here. All right. We still have some places to go, and we're going to wait for it. All right. So I'll check back in with the AUD maybe at midday or maybe at 3 o'clock. But for now, we know what happened. We got a bit of strength there, and the AUD NZD has moved. I did not get into the AUD NZD. I'll be honest. I didn't get that one, guys, but I'll show you what I got just now. All right. And what's moving nicely. And trust me, when you see it, you may just pay attention a little bit more after I show you, right? But let's go NZD USD. I'm still in here, and my word, is this looking beautiful, guys. Isn't this phenomenal? NZD USD. I don't know who else is still with me in here. NZD USD. All right. I'm really not sure who else is in here, but now I don't want to provide inaccurate information. At this point, there's still a lot of divergence here. All right. Now, this is a bit of a mixed story here because markets still expect another rate hike. All right. Because inflation remains high, but those higher oil prices that we've seen and the global uncertainty are keeping traders very cautious with the NZD USD. Now, do I have on the one on the one side of the coin, a thought that we may still go up? Yes. There's a big side of me that still sees us pushing up. But the other side is still fixed on the short here. I'm not moving away from myself. But I do have, and I'm leaning towards the NZD still coming up just to give us one more rally to the upside here. I'm still there. If it doesn't happen, then fine. Then this was not a very good signal. All right. But one thing that we must not forget about divergence. All right, guys. One thing that we must not forget about divergence is that divergence is exactly that. It stretches out the price in the opposite direction to come up later. That's the whole point. It's the stretching of the price in the opposite direction. So when we are seeing price come down here, all right, are we together? It's coming down here. But in actual fact, it's actually being strengthened to the upside. So it can stretch and stretch and stretch to the downside, but we know that at some point, we're going to be coming up. Now, if it stretches all the way down and then comes up, then so be it. That's divergence for you, all right? You just got to accept that, guys, all right? At the end of the day, we have to accept certain things. And you can see price is still sitting in this area And I will not be surprised if we get a push to the upside. Guys, I would not be surprised. Why would I be happy though? Because as long as the dollar is strong, we're going to have a bit of a challenge with our gold, which is where I'm going to now. All right. Look at our gold price. I've bought here, and I said to you guys yesterday, what did I say to you? This area is what I'm looking at. I drew that zone, and I said to you that if price comes down till here, it's still okay. Who remembers that? I hope you guys are tracking on with me there. I said it's okay. Even if price comes down till here, I'm still okay with that. What I'm gonna need is for price, all right, to genuinely start creating some form of support now to go up again after here. So we're seeing the dollar strengthen a little bit here today. All right, it is strengthening a little bit here today. That's a very important point. All right, and if it does come till here, it's not going to matter much because I've already identified the area and the zone that I'm watching. Now, why am I mentioning this to you again? Why? Because this is how we are tracking the trades, guys. I have to mention these things to you so that why? You can track it. So if we dip below this area, it's a problem. Why? We got to get out. Now, this impulse is what I'm tracking. Why did I put that there? Because this impulse is what I'm tracking. That's important. I'm tracking the correction of this impulse. That's what I'm doing right now. That's very important. So I'm going to leave this one as is. The same with the gold to the euro. You can see we missed that area by a couple of points. 23. Obviously, this is gold. It's gold, guys. There's more price range here. All right, you're going to get more pips out of distance here. All right, out of support and a resistance. So here we're coming down as well, but still anticipating it to go up at some point on the higher time frames. Definitely going up on the higher time frames. The lower time frames, there's that pullback is there. So, but I'm not in here. Fortunately, I'm not in here. So I'm just leaving this one to run its race. At some point, we have to push to the upside. All right. Silver as well, but not doing the same kind of work that the gold is doing. A little bit less aggressive than the gold. A little bit less aggressive, which is really good for us. All right. Because that becomes a barometer for us to watch now between the silver and the gold. Then the Euro USD, guys, this one has pushed up now as we anticipated. We anticipated this one to start pushing up, all right? And then after that to come down at some point, but we're going to watch it very carefully because it's consolidating here, all right? The GBP USD has also pushed up as we anticipated, all right? We said, listen, there's a bit of strength coming into the other currencies versus the dollar. But again, you can see that there is an off switch on the correlation because here the dollar is strengthening, but here the dollar is weakening. So please make sure that you pay mind to that, all right? Now, with all of that being said and done, the dollar, the gold, and the oil is correlating together. Because the oil price has increased, the dollar has increased, and gold has decreased. So the correlation there is okay, but the dollar against the other currencies is not 100%, all right? The USD Swiss franc, guys, went up a little bit. This one is looking similar to the USD JPY. And obviously, we have the USD CAD here, guys, still sitting at the same support level at 1.40586. This one's not moving because it is correlating heavily. It's got oil and it's got the dollar inside, so it's a bit of a problem. Everybody with me there? I hope everybody's tracking with me very nicely here, all right? Is that the area of the FUB? Yes, that's that area right there. That's that area right there, all right? Right there. Okay, now, guys, let's go and look at some of the futures. Let's go look at the stock market, all right? Are we together? So we have futures are a little bit softer. When I say it pulled back, look at this. It's pulled back. It went and hit our zone. That's the US 30 on a 1 hour frame. Look at that. It's come back down here. So I'm not touching US30 right now. This one is toxic at this point in time. Okay. The S&P 500 has also come down here. I'm not touching it. It reached our levels already. So I'm leaving this one alone. I'm not touching it. But look at this NAS. Look at the NAS. I spoke about the NAS and I said to you guys, watch these lows carefully here. Watch these lows carefully. Now, with the dollar increasing in strength, these guys are coming down. I said to you, if price breaks these lows and this area here, I will not stay in NAS. I will get out. All right. Remember, we are measuring the impulse and the pullback. The pullback has many legs. It either has 3 legs, 2 legs, or 1 leg. In this case, it has leg number 1, which is this here. Then it has leg number 2, which is this one here. All right. Now, if price goes up and comes back down again and gives us a leg 3, let's just say this happens, and then this happens. I will not stay in here. This will be leg number 3. That's why you got to watch the pullback so carefully. I will not stay in here. There's leg 1, there's leg 2. If a leg 3 forms and breaks this area, I will not, because that's the floor. All right, that's the head of the impulse. This is the floor, or sorry, the head of the impulse, and the leg. So I will not stay in if we break there. No, 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 I will not. For now, I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting it out. All right. I'm not sure if we had something on GBP NZD. I don't remember the Euro NZD. I'm gonna go there in a sec. All right. So NAS, I'm watching carefully. We know this one is being taken more on by the AI, the semiconductors. So it's moving a little bit differently there. Okay. It's moving just a little bit differently there. So we're gonna have to wait and see on this one. Then remember, I said to you guys, who remembers the AUS 200? Who remembers the AUS 200, guys? And the UK FTSE. I spoke about that. All right. So AUS 200. Look at this. This was last night. Look at this. It's coming down. 8840. This was last night. This one here is also coming down. Look at that. I'm in on this one here. I got in. That's the UK 100. I got my stop loss on top there. All right. And then I've got this first trade. Look at that. That's already done. I said to the guys last night, either we're coming, you can take this 1 trade or 2 trades, or you just leave it to run. I'm actually leaving this to run now. Look at that. FTSE. That's the UK FTSE. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. What I want now, I would like it to push down beneath here. I'm going to increase my volumes. The moment I see price dip below 10,677, I'm increasing my lots here to take it down. All right. So I'm just waiting to see. This is like a temperature trade that I have in now. The moment I see price come below, I'm going to increase there to take it down to 10,577. Can't wait for that, actually. All right. I actually can't wait for that. Matume, there we go. You just took the UK. All right. Got you, man. Got you. Now, guys, what's important, I just want to quickly chat on Matume's point there. So these targets here, all right. So yes, I agree with Matume's terms there in terms of targets, but don't forget what Ash uses them for. They are called guidelines. Okay, it doesn't mean you got to take your profits exactly at those levels. Okay, what you should learn to do is, all right, whatever profits you've bagged for the day, if you've taken a short as an example, all right, and price reaches the approximation of a zone like that, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. This is one asset. You could be trading the AUS 200 as well, and the same thing. Like example, price does not react at a price level, all right? So I'm speaking on Matume's thoughts there. Why? Because there are lessons in comments, in questions, and so forth. So Where price reacts, where you should look to taking your profits, look at the zones where it struggled. Oh, I hope you guys got that one. Wherever price struggled, when I say struggle, I don't mean negative, because struggling, let's be real, struggling, we see the negative side of struggling most of the time. Are we together? Look at social media. We see the negative side of struggling. We think poverty, we think struggling. Is everybody with me here? But struggling, if you really think about it, you need a bit of that because it's resistance. Resistance, all right? Struggling is resistance. Some people wrestle with the resistance for a very long time and they never move away from it. So that's why it starts to look toxic, starts to look bad. But what about someone that has overcome struggle? It means that they learned about the resistance and they overcame it. They know how to deal with it. So everywhere price struggles, where it resists, is a beautiful place for you to take profits. Whew, man, those are bars, as my 14-year-old daughter would say. All right, I got a 14-year-old daughter, and she teaches me some of the lingo with the Gen Zs now. And those bars, she says to me, Dada, you just hit a bar. So that should be a bar. I wish she was here so that you could hear me spit the bar. So over here now, look at this price coming down. If it comes down here, this is the area of resistance. Beautiful place to take profits. Then you move on. All right. Now, if you guys remember yesterday, we showed the US 30. All right. The 5-minute frame on the US 30. If you're trading a 15-minute frame every single day on 5 different assets, guys, and they brilliant setups, all right, you okay. You don't need to, guys, you don't only need to be trading one asset here. You get 5 assets, 15-minute structures. You take your profits every time there's a area of struggle or resistance, and then you're done. You walk away. If you get them in the morning, walk away. You get them in the afternoon, walk away. You get them in the evening, walk away. You don't need to stay in. You don't need to stay in. Is everybody clear there, guys? Don't try to overtrade. If you've done it, you've done it. All right? All right. So, AUS 200 done. It's already at the area of struggle. It stopped right inside there. Look at that right there. Look at the accuracy right there. In the area of struggle and resistance. We could be going up back again now to that area. All right. Let's go then to the GBP NZD now, guys. Look at this. Whew. Look at the beauty here. Now, you guys were with me. Where did we take the trade? I took my first trade right here. I took that trade right here. Why did I take the trade right there? Because price had already broken above my blue zone. Ash, what's this blue zone you talk about? This is called the buy zone. All right? Well, at least my buy zone in a setup. It's called a buy zone. And in that buy zone, you can have a minute frame that is pushed above, a 5-minute frame that's pushed above. Now, that does not mean it's your entry zone. It's a buy zone. The buy zone is a little bit more riskier. It's a little bit more riskier because you have a minute frame that's broken above. You have a 2-minute, a 3-minute, a 4-minute frame that is broken above. That means if you look at it on a higher time frame, you could still be correcting and coming down again. That's why it is more riskier to be buying in a buy zone. But an entry zone is when you have a more complete candle that is broken above it, like this 2-hour candle here, like this 1-hour candle here. It is above the buy zone. That means we've entered officially and broken above the buy zone into the entry zone. So please get the game on that, guys. All right. How would they say? Peep the game on that one, right? When you see a solid close above the buy zone, it's a less riskier trade. I took a riskier trade here. Remember, guys. And then I took another trade here above. So that's just me taking a risk. Is my risk calculated? Oh, absolutely. Yes. Yes. But look at the reward now. Moving up to the 2.31018. This move right here from there to there is 159 pips. How about that? Peep the game. Peep it. Peep it now. All right. So this is beautiful. This is one of the reasons why, guys, you need to get in with us more on a daily basis. Don't drop the momentum that you have right now, because this is the kind of stuff that we're dealing with. This is an hour frame that we looked at. An hour frame. All right. That's an hour frame. And it's looking phenomenal. Tato, sorry, you were actually right here, bud. We had the Euro NZD here, bud. Forgive me. All right, we did have the Euro NZD, but I think we finished up with it. Look at this. We only did that trade. Sorry, this is the trade we did, and then it corrected and then went back up. So we actually missed quite a bit here, man. Look at this. Looks like there's a correction coming now. Let's restart here. Let's restart over here. Let's all right. I'm really interested in the buy here. I'm really interested in the buy. I'm really interested in the buy. 198. We've just reached 196. All right. So what I would like to see is this. Hold on. Let me just make this blue. Yeah. So just above the 61. All right. Just above the 61, I'd like to see man, this is already 178 pips. Oh, this is great. Look at this. So expect a bit of a correction for now. That's okay. But I'm bullish here. I'm waiting for 1.97444. And then the guiding light is 1.98683. 683. So where's the area of struggle? Right here. There's the area of resistance. So when it gets close to that zone, I'm gonna expect it to bug out. You know, when you get a malfunction in a robot, think of it like that. Price has moved up there, it's moved up there, no issues, right? But the moment it reached that area, it starts to bug out. All right. So you can see this area why I'm expecting a correction. See the zone here? Look, resistance. We're meeting up there now. Guys, peep the game here. Are we together? All right, look at this. Look at this. There. Look at that. So there's an area of struggle here, this side, and we've reached it. Boom! That's why there's divergence showing up now. That does not mean we're going down immediately. It just means a struggle coming. Guys, would you not like a watch or a signal that is somehow connected to your next struggle that says, hey, be careful, you're reaching a zone of struggle now, prepare yourself? Many people don't know that they're about to, when they step out of the house, that they're going to actually go into a struggle. Maybe it's at the Department of Home Affairs, or they get into a mall and then they struggle with the consultant in one of the stores there and so forth. Wouldn't it be great if you just got a beep, 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 and then you're like, oh, there's a struggle coming. You can prepare yourself. You can prepare yourself. That's what's happening. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys, that you got to prepare yourself by when you see that. Don't try to hang around unnecessarily. Is everybody clear? I think that's a pretty clear way of explaining that. Yeah, it's a pretty clear way of explaining this. Everybody Good there. Look at that NAS now. Look at that. Look at that. So one leg, two legs. The correction of that impulse is now being created. You're going to see it on the 15 minute, and not on the 15. Sorry, on the 10 and on the 6s. There we go. It's now starting to push up there from the 5 up. Sorry, 5 down. We're seeing it. There it is. You see there? So this 5 has not gone through to the 6 yet. It's not gone through to the 10 yet, or the 12, or the 15. So from 5 down, it started. There's it. It started. So let's see how it goes. But so far, guys, we are doing very, very, very well here so far. We're doing very well. Let's quickly go to the gold price. I just want to see where we're at there. Still coming down. Now remember here, when price comes down, if you go to a lower time frame, there's struggle here. So at some point, this becomes your safety net for price to not fall any further, because price can find support here in the resistance. That's why resistance sometimes is very good. Guys, you got to resist negativity. You got to resist things that don't enlarge your aperture. That's the focus. That's the detail that you're trying to achieve. That's expansion. That's becoming a better skilled trader. You got to resist. You got to stand against those things that try to prevent it. So in the same way, you use that concept, that way of thinking, in the same way with trading. There's times when price is going to hit that resistance. Use that to engage it and say, listen, I might as well take my profits here if I'm going to sell. All right. Or I can get in on a buy here instead. Look what I just said there. I flipped it. I flipped it with a buyer or with a seller. All right. Brett, that graze on your market is based. Yes. Yes. On the 1 hour. On the 1 hour. Let's go look. There we go. You see that? So at the 61, there's a lot of resistance there. Look at that. You see that? So that's a critical point. Okay. Hope that stands out nicely there. So guys, I think we're doing pretty well here. This is the first session in. We're seeing a bit of a stronger dollar on the gold, on the silver. We're not seeing that strength necessarily pull through on the AUD, the GBP USD, the Euro USD. It's not as visible on the major from an FX perspective than you see it on the gold side, all right? But what we must understand, guys, as well, right? The futures there, meaning the stock indices, investors are obviously waiting there for the earnings from those tech companies, right? They want to see if the AI spending is actually translating into stronger profits. So it's more of a wait and see approach than them just selling it. That's why you'll find when you look at the when you look at the NAS 100, when you look at the NAS 100 here, you're not seeing it push down aggressively. It's more like, let's wait, let's see. All right. If there's any information that leads us to know that it's not panning out nicely, we're going to see these guys drop. So for now, we're still pretty bullish on them. Let's just wait and see how it goes. All right. We do know that just from the gold perspective, we'll maybe conclude with it like this, guys. It's obviously easing back, guys. As we can see, it's still finding a lot of support from that safe haven demand. So it's not out yet. It's just correcting. It's just pulling back at this point in time. All right. Those higher bond yields and expectations of the rate cut, the higher rates, is telling us, that it could stay higher for longer. It's just at this point in time, there is a pullback. So there's nothing big. There's nothing crazy at this point. We're watching it. We are anticipating price to show us something today. I mean, look at the Euro GBP now. It's actually kind of finished the move now. Look at that. It's actually kind of finished the move. Look at that. So look at the accuracy. Look at this, guys. It's absolutely phenomenal. All the way from there, all the way from here up. That move, 63 pips. All right, you went one. Okay, got you. So guys, let's watch it. I think we're okay for our first session in. We still got 3 to go. So the London session, we're seeing a bit of a stronger dollar here. We are in some trades, and we're waiting to see how it materializes. At this point, all right, we're waiting for midday. Remember, guys, we have that news coming out at 2:30 for the euro. So on the euro NZD, remember there's a long there that we're waiting for 1.97. Let's see what it does at that area over there. It's going to be really good. All right. So guys, let's meet back here at midday. We're doing very well. There's about 8 minutes to spare here, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. We don't need to force anything. That's one of the greatest crimes in the world, forcing something that should not, or you don't have to do. We don't need to force anything. We know exactly where we are. We know what we are trading, and we are just waiting now to see the progress. At midday, we'll just check up on that progress and report back. All right. But I'll see you guys at midday. At midday. Have a fantastic morning, or at least what's left of it, the late morning, and then I'll see you guys at midday. That's 12. All right, don't be late, guys. Don't be late. I'll see you guys very soon. Ashley Reeve here. I'm checking out. Ciao, everyone.